Oh shit, bro. I forgot to do something. Yeah, yeah, it's important. I gotta do it, bro. My bad. It only take a few seconds. All right, I'm ready. You ready? You still in there? On you.
And, Coach,
Okay.
we come at you from the shores of Lake
Okay.
Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as
Is it
both teams
snowing?
made
Oh
their
my
way out of the
god.
tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Cleveland Browns. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Come on, let's go! White, London! White, London! Hut! Hut!
They'll run it now out of the gun.
What?
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
I know you just seen that shit.
They'll
Man, I
run it
thought
now
you
out of
did.
the gun. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
I call that play a success.
Nah, you said what? Like you ain't just see it
A
though.
very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Truck down.
He'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Oh, damn,
Aaron
you got
Donald
Donald.
in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
And
I
on
couldn't
3rd
see
and
shit.
15, we see the
All I see
dime look,
was
6
snow
DBs on the
tackling my
field.
ass.
Playing pass all the way.
Here we go! Brad 38! Brad 38! Hut! Hut!
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be
Oh,
brought
hell
down
no,
right around
bro.
the 37. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Oh, you serious? Oh, no, never mind. We good.
Let's go!
I got a candle. Yeah, we got another yet.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
Way to go back towards that motherfucker, because if you would have got up there clean.
They tried a
at
quick
least
hitter
10
inside,
yards.
but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On 3rd down, Winston. And he's got him in, Corey Davis.
You gotta come up
A
and
good
hit that,
pick up
bro.
there, 26 yards.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston.
Like he got
Boy, he
stuck
has a
in the
superior
mud.
right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
I mean,
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in
got Jameis
baseball.
Winston?
Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's
I just seen
translated
that,
well
yeah.
in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Hell yeah. And then the other one got to be played by the computer just right, or it's over with.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Man, my cool ass
And he's going to be
went right
brought down
past
inside
you.
the
What the fuck
45
is
at the
he doing?
43. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Huh? That's the only thing big on you, though. Your nose ain't start spreading or nothing. Blessed.
Play action now. Winston. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. A couple of 1st downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Working out of the gun. Winston throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive, he may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game,
he's mad,
running game too. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Yeah, you got to play to his strengths.
Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
They don't got no running back in Tampa, do they? That's because he had a good season for him.
A give. This is Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake. Winston being chased out left. And he's got some space here. It's a gain of 9 yards.
I
And
wasn't
that'll
trying
lead
to
here
kill
to
you.
a
I ain't even
third
click
down.
on him. I let that nigga go get you himself.
The Rams on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Handoff comes to Cook. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Coach don't call.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And Tucker's kick
had the
right
ball the
there.
whole
It's
game.
good. And the Rams have the first
He
points.
had the
Here
ball
it's
the whole
3-0. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job,
You
right?
see,
If
I
they
only
go
had it
13
for like
plays,
a
you only give
minute.
up a field goal. You did a nice
You
job
had that
there, but
shit.
here's the other part. 13 plays.
How many
You don't force any
minute
mistakes.
quarters?
You don't
7?
take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Oh, okay. Damn, nigga. I see. That was probably like a 14-play drive. Oh, no, I don't look for that either.
Here we go.
And they'll go on the ground. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
Oh, yeah, definitely will.
Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, come on,
And
catch that.
incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I know,
Well,
nigga.
this is a defense that can confuse
You
even
made
the
the right
best of
choice.
quarterbacks
I
with
made
their
the wrong
zone
one. That's
schemes.
all it was.
And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down
I
in that
was
zone.
going tight
And
end,
this
but
one
I
basically
see
comes
you
right to
jumping,
him.
yeah. I see.
So
I
here's
still
a
got a
1st
rookie
and
quarterback.
10 at the 38.
He gonna make bad throws under pressure, regardless. A rookie quarterback.
Now a run with Cook.
Especially in the
And
snow.
he brought down just
Hell no.
outside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on
what?
schedule,
Nah, that
staying
play
ahead of the
doesn't slow
sticks,
down.
whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Ready. Flex with Bell. Green, triple C. Green, triple C. Sonic. 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 Green, triple C. Green, triple C. Green, triple C. Green, triple C. Watch what about that.
2nd down, Winston. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, LA.
video game.
George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I'm talking about that. I'm
Justin
talking about
Tucker
that
for the
shit
extra
before the
point.
play. Yeah, that was some video game shit.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead grows to 10-0.
This nigga pay money right now.
Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Nah. You right. I was worried about the run.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Yeah.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Here we go. 190. 190.
Back to throw now on first down.
Come on,
bro. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Got the hand wrap on your hand.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Who is this nigga?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go. 190. 190. Ohio. 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 Ohio.
They'll set up to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
Yeah, that's me, bro. I'm ready. No, yeah, I'm finna get him a couple series to sit down and think about it. Then put him back in the game. Huh? It was, and that's not even how I threw that shit, so that's why I was kind of confused. Nah, he more of a passer.
Got them frustrated right now.
Dominant. Yeah, he knows it. Yeah, he can run, bro. I think it's just smart, bro. I ain't even lie.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
What's up, bro? Bro. That nigga in the group right now, kid.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to have a third down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On third down. That's good. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Green, trouble safe. Ready, black, 22. Sonic. Green, trouble safe.
They go play action. Winston uncorks one for Davis. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
That's cool. I'm offensive minded.
Set.
Now it's the backup Stafford. Dancing to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect
I should have.
sense.
That's why I didn't expect it, because he was getting close to the line. I was trying to hit the R1 and hit the time.
And the high-powered offenses that you're facing.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
I'm fucking up right now.
And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Hey, sub.
From the gun, Winston. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Sonic. Ready. Move ready.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Come on.
So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The And lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Telvin Smith, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
He's mad, motherfucker.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Play fake. Winston. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
They kick it out of bounds.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game.
Yeah,
9 yards is the pick up there.
We
They'll
have
have a
on my
2nd
defense
and 1.
touch the ball. As soon as we touch the ball, niggas is staying there. Like.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
That's my nephew.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
First down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Let's go. 1-9.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Come on, bro.
Escape, and he goes
Y'all gotta
down.
hold that block.
They're in Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And Bryant's kick is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A 1st down throw for Winston. Now they go straight. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him.
And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They pitch it out to Cook. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Let's go, let's go.
we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now a second down throw for Winston. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
The Rams on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down. On the carry, it's Cook. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now Jameis on second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm not going to hand nobody no money.
In there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Bro,
this
if
offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. They run. Cook.
All right, then put $40 up and you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Leave him with a 4th down.
All right, we're going to do it.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
you right.
He looked like one of those guys.
But when you do that shit, you keep doing that shit, the defense can't even make adjustments. Defense can't even make an adjustment.
A touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, the way of doing it makes it that much harder. Puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Williams. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Nigga, I'm talking about a no huddle though. Like, that's majority what I'm talking about.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And down he goes on Browns defense. Aaron Donald in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And now the Rams are going to hold things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Or the Rams. Hell yeah.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Set, lady. 21. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Bro, Aaron Donald is like throwing.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Man, stand that nigga. If I see that nigga standing up. Okay.
Sure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Have you measured your stomach?
The Browns on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Come on, let's go. What?
They'll look to throw here.
What the fuck is he doing, bro?
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
Come on, let's go. Spread 38. Spread 38.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He is going to find Hill here.
Come on.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You start to get it done as you noted, and they did.
Why you catch the ball, genius?
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. To throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Cheetah Bay with a pick, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
It's like every play they switch my icon from my tight end to my running back. So it go from R1,
you think he had a great week
X,
of
or
preparation,
triangle.
looking forward to this
Those
opportunity.
three
And the
icons.
second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets.
Nah, it'd be in the
Oftentimes,
same
your
package.
playbook hasn't
It'd be in
expanded
like
to give
a
you
different
full-field
set in that
reads as
package.
well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They run it again with Cook. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. He's going to sling this deep. He's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Winston here to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Ready.
Now a handoff, running off tackle right. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Rams on 3rd down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd down and 12. Again, it's Cook. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
My rookie got to get something good.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A good pickup there of 22. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And an athletic hurdle that he displayed. Not a whole lot thereafter, but a nice gain. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. Third down. The Browns on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38! Flex round! Flex round! Watch the slant! Watch the slant! Motion! Motion!
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Cook. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Oh, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements. On the little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball. If someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So for Los Angeles, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8.
You gotta bring your record out though. You gotta let a nigga know. Ain't I? Don't I gotta win up on your ass, nigga? Hell yeah, but good game though. I know that Dalvin Cook he was bound to break one. He had just been thinking all game. Yeah. I ain't having bottled shit. That nigga was on the beach. He found the bottle. That's what happened. Bro, I so wish I could have got rid of Shane Vereen. That nigga 30 years old. I should just cut his ass.
Shayera, stop that stomping.
She be into weird little movies. She be doing the whole thing. I don't want to play shit with your ass. I gotta go to the drawing board, cuz. I play the Ravens next week, so I play Lil Bruh. It's supposed to be in my league. Where my phone at so I can kick Clamp out the league? No, I'm just That nigga came in here like, uh, I'm about to hop off, bro.